Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Ooh, cha. Ooh, cha. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hey, I'm guessing you guys can hear me. Hey, Lady Sparkles, child. Okay. Hey, Vibrant. Ooh, child. Okay. Well, I named this video. Ooh, child. Why are you spending? Wait a minute. Why you? Wait a minute. Why you video yourself spending that old lady money? Food. Child. This should be on the dumbest criminals. You know that show when you think people doing well, they are doing stuff really, really stupid, and go to the clinker. Well, that's a case of this about the lady I told you guys about this morning that was stealing this old lady's money. That she was supposed to be her nurse, a CNA, and um, she had worked for the lady before when her husband was in hospice. The lady was very impressed on how good she took care of her husband. And when he passed, she said, you know, if you need, the woman said, if I ever need you again, if something happened in the future, can I call you? Sure, you can call me. Well, the lady had a wreck. Okay. And the lady had a wreck and she called her while she was still in the hospital because she had to do rehabilitation. And when she got to the hospital, I don't know if she went home. I'm thinking that the woman went home. You know, after she got out because the lady was supposed to be going to be at her house to take care of her, but some kind of way in this care, the caregiver child, she got a hold of that woman checkbook and she went on a shopping spree. I've been watching video after video after video after video. after video. And she was talking about she had moved into a new house, and it was a 2-story badass house, y'all. Okay. And when she was showing us the rooms and stuff, they was empty. And I mean, it's a big house with like 3 bathrooms downstairs, a bathroom in the basement, and one upstairs, child. You hear me? And she said that she put a $5,000 cash payment as a down payment or a deposit, child. She gave me the date of when she signed the lease, okay, and when she got the key, okay. She showed, you know, the house is beautiful, from when you're moving on up, you know what I'm saying? So she moved up fast. And child, she was saying that she was dancing on some of the videos, turning around, and how happy she was. And the Lord did this and the Lord did that, child. And the way I found out about her being doing them lives, I seen Sin City live this morning. I went to YouTube cameras, I went to Pizza, and then I swooped through the Mo3 beef sector, and Sin City was live. But I was late getting there, and you could not drag ball her live back. And she had been on for, like an hour and a half or something like that. And I was saying, damn. Well, when I looked on the screen, it was a little bitty, how they show other people's lives. Well, she was playing one of the lives, child. And this one, Chanel was over there unboxing shit. And I was saying, what? So that's when I took my black ass. I left there because I looked up there and I seen the name of her channel. I said, I got to go see this shit myself. And I know it's got to be more than one video. That was just kept on my mind. It's got to be more than one video. It's got to be more than one video. What did she do with the 30 thou wow? Okay. Well, I went to her channel and it's Chanel Ainsley or something like that, child. I took my black ass and I looked at her. When I looked on her lives, it don't have it like that. You have to just type her name in, and then the videos, they just go straight down, and you scroll down until you see something about a house, or getting furniture. You look for that within the last couple of months, child. And honey, the first video that I went to, let me tell you what I saw. I have a list of the things this lady purchased. Okay. Would y'all like to hear my list of things that she purchased? Well, whether you want to hear it or not, I'm going to go over it. Okay. Because I took a whole lot of time going through the videos just so I could see what she did with that woman's money. Because once I seen that she was over on, when I seen that on on Sin City, that the woman was doing unboxing, I wanted to see everything that was on it. Okay. So I spent a lot of time over there. Let me get started. Okay. Child, it's a damn mess. my God. Let me see. Okay. All right. So she signed the lease on December the 24th. Like that's when she had to pay the $5,000. Okay. And she was happy and she was and on the 4th, on January the 4th, that's when she went over there and started cleaning and let us see how, the big rooms and stuff go all over there, the kitchen, the bathrooms, all kind of shit. Okay. We got to see that. Well, she said, well, we ain't not gonna put no furniture in here tonight. We're gonna do it tomorrow because I want to give this house a good clean. And ain't nothing wrong with that, because when you move in new stuff, now I don't know if anybody else lived in that house. I believe they did, because she had said something about they had to take some carpet up. Okay. Well, okay. So we're gonna say on the 5th she went, it did finish the cleaning allegedly, and when start putting her things in there. And like I said, she was so happy. And then she had to go to Walmart twice. And like when she was like, oh, I got to go back to Walmart, she would stop the video and then she would pick it back up when she come from the stores, when she would be out going to the furniture stores and stuff like that. At Walmart and Sam's Club, we didn't go there with her. When she come back to the live, it will start where she stopped when she went to Walmart, or whatever store. Sure. Well, when she got back, let me tell you what she said. We seen the house. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, hell, I got to make it bigger. That's the problem. Shit. I'm squinching my eyes and shit. Now I started to take a nap and come back on later. And I say, well, hell, later will be the next day. Let me go. I'm going to just knock her out. I think I ain't going to tell you. I don't think I'm going to tell y'all about anything else but this, because it's a whammy, okay? Wait a minute. And her name is spelled Charnell, and the last name is Lanely. Now that's the name you can put in, and you can go there yourself too, child, and see how happy she was. Okay. Okay. Now she showed a receipt. This is the first receipt that she showed. She showed a receipt. She bought a washer and dryer, and that was $2,215. Okay. Okay. She showed another receipt. This one was $661. That was at Walmart. And she said that she was nervous, and jittery. Uh, she bought, now this is some of the stuff she showed. She bought ice trays. She bought a crock pot, a toilet bowl cleaner, the thing that go round and round. She bought one of them. She bought some towels to clean with. She bought an air mattress because see, she don't have no bed in there, because they got to put her beds. They hadn't put her beds up because she had to clean up. Okay. She bought some blankets, and then she bought some towels like to wash your body and dry it and stuff. Because the other ones I told y'all was for the cleaning. She bought a motion censored trash can. She bought a skillet. She bought a vacuum. She bought a whole bunch of cleaning shit, and she showed it. The cleaning supplies. I mean, the whole the counters. Just cleaning supplies were everywhere. Okay, the biggest size you could buy, child. Okay, and then she was singing and she was dancing, and she said that God don't play about her, and she said that God did His big one. Okay, okay, and then she started saying that uh that from her old place that she was only gonna take her beds, a dresser, like her and her daughter bed. She was gonna take a dresser, and she had her own refrigerator at the other place, so she was gonna bring that. Uh, Nightstands, and she said she just wanted to start the new year fresh. That's why she purchased, the other things that I'm gonna talk about later on in this live. Because, like I said, some of the lives like an hour, some of them like 40 something minutes and stuff like that. That's why it took me so long. Okay. All right. So she said she wanted to start, the new year fresh with new furniture. Uh, and she said she did not want to diminish, like take all her savings out. She didn't want to overspend. That she, was gonna watch her spending. Okay. And she said that she was on a budget. And she said that she was gonna rent a U-Haul truck the next, that day, and she was going to pick up some stuff, like I guess the beds and stuff, child. Uh, all right. And then she said, talking about being on a budget. Okay, when she came back on, child, she showed the outside of the house, and it was pretty. It's gray. I can't remember what color uh, the shutters are, but it's like a two-story house, and it's got a lot of windows, big yard. Okay, and she showed, she was just so happy because she filmed the U-Haul. She had one of the big ones. Well, now she went back inside the house. Okay, after she showed us what it looked like on the outside. Okay, let me go down. Okay, okay, and then she said that she spent $900 at Sam's Club, and she said that she was just tapped out. That she had to watch, had to stay on the budget. So she had to like look for, the prices of stuff and all of that because she was on a budget, child. And then she showed the groceries that she bought. And I mean, it was a lot of shit, but we'll go over that later. She bought some velvet clothes hangers. She ordered some dishes See, we're not gonna take the dishes from the old house. We gonna have new stuff. And so then because she had to order them dishes and they not here yet. So she showed the dishes that she bought that she's gonna just use until we get the new stuff, okay? And so she had bought plates, drinking glasses, cups, because she liked coffee, uh, utensils, you know, forks and spoons and bullshit like that. So she bought the big roll of toilet, the toilet paper, the big thing of them. She bought the big thing of the paper towels. And another thing, Sam's Club is like bulk, okay? It's big everything. She bought some trash bags for her trash can. She bought, okay, I did the bowls and glasses. Uh, she bought 3 big bags, them real big bags of wing. She bought 3 of those. She bought like a bunch of hamburger meat, the big ones. She bought like the big flours, like the flour that you cook with. She bought like the big spaghetti, like the big thing of spaghetti. Wait a minute. Y'all, I ain't nowhere near through with the activity that this lady showed on YouTube. Child. With that money she got from that old lady. She was just going in the store, just picking up shit, okay? And she bought all new spices, any kind of spice you could think of. She got it. I mean, a whole bunch of spices. Okay. Let me see what it is. And she bought a lot of hygiene stuff like soap for the bathroom to wash your body, lotions, all that kind of bullshit. And she bought a whole bunch of it. And then she said that she was sore and tired and she thought she was gonna soak tonight in the tub. And she bought some of that Dr. Teal's, that bath stuff, like salts, the bath salts and stuff like that. Okay. And child, she went upstairs and showed the view of like her neighborhood, big pretty houses. Her backyard was gigantic. It had snowed and the snow was just beautiful white. Then she said that she had called a snowplow because she said all this shit I bought, I didn't think about snow shovel. So she called the snowplow man, because they have people to go around in neighborhoods to clean where you can get your car out. And like if you got steps up to your front door to clean up to so you have a walkway and but most of the time them snowplows, they just do the driveway, you know. But and her snow was so white and pretty and it didn't have nothing on it. Like her neighbors, they had their driveways already done. And see, like, like you live in areas like that, they have a lot of snow. People usually have a contract with the snowplow people. Like when it snowed, they just automatically come back. But see, she was new to the neighborhood. And when she called, the man told her that he wasn't going to be able to plow her today. That she was not going to be able to go anywhere because all this snow. And he said like the city was like just shut down. So she said, well, I guess I have to wait till tomorrow, you know. But the view was beautiful. Okay, and after she showed upstairs, out of the big windows, because it's a lot of windows in the house, really beautiful. So then she went downstairs and showed, like open the back door so we could see the whole yard and stuff. And it was a pretty sight. Okay. All right. So we looked at the snow. And they looked at the backyard. All right. Then she went back in the house and we were going to see what. Let me get my list back because I was laying back talking then. Okay. That was the end for that day. Okay. So, and see, she also bought an air mattress. I must have missed that in my list because she didn't have her beds there. So she was going to sleep on air mattresses until they got their beds put up. Okay, day 2 in the new house, and that was January the 6th. Okay. And she had did some decorating, like in the bathroom, or her color scheme is black and white throughout the whole house. Okay. Um, I didn't know that at the time, but as I kept watching the videos, the color scheme was black and white, and it was pretty. Okay, she got good taste. Cause child, we go to the furniture store and everything that she take us there. Okay, so like I said, she did like little light decorating, and honey, her and he mounted a 86-inch TV to go for the living room. And that joker was big, girl. Okay. And then she showed the sectional that she was getting, and it was pretty. And Ashley's, it was either white or a gray, real. I'm going to just say white because the color scheme of the house was white. And honey, the couch is bad. It's a sectional, a big old sectional. Okay. Now, she stopped talking about like showing receipts. We didn't get to see no more receipts on the videos that I kept watching because I was waiting to see because she was like, she was flaunting. Okay. And she would be like, when she would be talking, she would tell you how to save money and this and that. Okay. And then she also said, I think she had one more day to work, and she said that that was going to be her last day for a while because she was going on vacation, child. Okay. Now we're doing a unboxing. She got one of them Keurig, the coffee maker. And this one you can either make hot coffee or you can make that iced coffee. Okay. And it was a nice too. But all the parts wasn't there. And she was kind of mad about that, but they said they was in process of being delivered. Okay. And while she was, opening the Keurig up, she was saying that different people had told her she need to put one of Amazon wish lists up. I'm going to go pick up this from work. Okay. And she showed that she had bought a tissue holder. You know, it was black. Wait a minute, wait. No, we're at the we on the wish list now. She bought Uh, she showed that somebody bought her a scale, like one of them digital scales that it can send a message to your phone, how much you weigh and stuff like that. Cause she got the best of everything. It looked like for the house, and she said this stuff was on the wish list. She got some hooks for the bathroom. They was black, going with the color scheme. She got a drill set, one of them. Damn, I can't think of the name of it. It was like a name brand, like Drake. I can't remember the name of it. She got a wine opener, like one of them that you can put the battery in, opening your wine. She got a vanity stool. Now this is the stuff that was supposed to be on her wish list. And when she would call the people, she would only call their first name, and then all of them had like the same thing on it. This hope you enjoy your gift or something like that. And I was saying, child, but everybody ain't writing the same goddamn message on the fucking every goddamn. I start cussing, okay? Cause a lot, I don't care who tell it. All right. And I was cussing in my mind, child. Then she had some vanity stools, and she said that her godmother or, this lady like that really, really like her a lot, got her. And then she messed up and said, this is what she said, okay? Wait a minute. She said, this is like, this is what I bought. And then she said, I mean, not what I bought, what she was gifted. She said she bought, like the person bought. I mean, she said that I bought this. But then she said she changed it to she. And I hollered. Do you hear me? She couldn't keep the lie going. And another thing I noticed about her, when she lied, she plays like on her neck with her hand. Like she play with her. You could tell, okay? That's her sign of when she lying. Some people laugh when they lie. You know, when they doing something they ain't supposed to be doing. But she plays in her hair and on her neck. And I say, girlfriend, you giving yourself away all the way that you doing something you ain't got no damn business doing. Okay? And then she said that her godmother bought her a dual air fryer. Okay? And she said that that she on her note, like from the godmother, the lady said, I hope she enjoyed the gifts because it was several gifts on that from the godmother. And if you need anything else, baby, just come, you could call me. Okay. Let's see what it- Okay. She bought a rug. It was cute too. And it was for the laundry room. It was long, like, a long thin rug. Uh, it said laundry room, wash, dry, fold, repeat. That's what it said. Okay, it said laundry, and then up on it, that's what it said. I said, go on now, girlfriend. Okay. Okay, and then she bought some night clothes, like the lounging pants that she bought that. She bought some house shoes for her and her daughter. She bought her daughter, both of them, some like lounge stuff to wear around the house in the winter. Uh Pajamas, um, things like that. Child, she bought so many socks. I was like, what? You got you ain't spending your you want. Okay. And I was saying, go on with your bad self. Let me scroll down. Child. Okay, wait. Child. I was saying, what? Um, then she showed a 75-inch TV that she purchased for her bedroom, and she got one for the girl room too. The girls is on the wall. You know, they mounted it on the wall, and hers is on a TV stand, a brand new TV stand. It, like I said, the theme is black and white. That was black, okay, the TV stand. Um, I was saying, go big, uh, don't go it out. Okay. She got house shoes for her and her daughter. She bought a vest, you know, one of them thermal vests that they wear. Um, she bought a nightstand, you know, for her daughter's room. She bought like she was making like a coffee bar, and like the one of the tables that she ordered came in and one of them didn't. So what she's gonna do, like when the other one come in, she gonna push them together on a wall, and it's gonna be her coffee bar area. You know, she wanted a coffee bar. I said, what? Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, and on another video, she had got her dining room table, and her son was putting that together. Um, and then like the vanity stools, she had to put those together on the video. Her and her son. I mean, her and her son and her grandson. She got the cutest grandson, and I think it's a little granddaughter. But she was keeping the little boy, and then she had her daughter to take him home because he was like time for him to go home. It had, got late in the evening, and she probably keep the, you know how you keep your Child, how long was I out? Because I had my notepad real big. Was I out a long time? Hey, let's see. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Jay Parrish. Hey, Real Low Key. Hey, TC. Hey, Perfect Peace. Hey, Bahama Mama. I don't know why come that was knocking me out. I don't know how far I got before I got knocked out the first time. Was I out long? Somebody in the chat. If I was out long, or did everybody leave? Can y'all hear me?